beautiful internet people, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing some advice about what you need to know if you are planning on moving out of your childhood home for the first time. Things that I was told, things that I learned along the way, and things that I just feel like would be helpful for somebody moving out for the first time. If you are new here, hello and welcome. I'm relatively new too, but if you want to grow on here with me, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you'll be notified whenever I post. Today's video will be about moving out on your own for the first time and what you need to look for and what you need to expect. I want to give a disclaimer here that I am strictly talking about renting an apartment, and that's as far as we have gone in our process since we moved out. We've only rented an apartment, so that's all I can speak on. Alrighty, got my notes on my iPad here. I wrote down a list of 7 tips that I feel like you need to go over in your mind before you actually execute your plan of moving out. Number 1, tour all your options. Take pictures, take videos, get contact information, do your due diligence in actually touring every part of your complex. And depending on what you're looking for, you need to make sure that you ask all the necessary questions. What's included in the rent? Is there a laundromat? Do you need to provide your own washer and dryer? How much do people typically pay for water and electricity over here? All of those kind of questions would be helpful for you to know before you move out. Number 2, explore all of the cost of your extra bills. Okay, when apartment complexes or whoever you're renting from tell you that you need to make 2 to 3 times the rent, I know it sucks, but they are telling you that for a reason, because I know y'all remember back in the day, y'all parents told you the bills add up. Baby, they add up. Okay, you go to the doctor one time and you are $1 trillion in debt. Like, the bills, they add up. So you need to look at your situation like as it is, not your friend's situation, because it might be different. Like, evaluate all of your bills and keep a running total. Like, do you pay your own cell phone bill? Do you pay your own car note? Do you pay your own car insurance, gas money to and from work? You need to factor all of that in when you're looking at what you can afford. Because truthfully, you really should be making somewhere double your rent so you can have money to live, because you don't want to move out if you got $22 in your checkings account from check to check, because you got all these bills and you're not making enough money to really support yourself. You need to stay put until you can live on your own and not just be on your own. That brings me to my next point. Before you move out, keep a record of how much you spend on groceries or eateries. This will help you with your budgeting, because if you go from living in your mom's house or whoever you live with and you're eating takeout 5 days a week, you're not going to move on your own and suddenly start cooking every day. You're not. You're not. We don't cook every day. But we have gotten better with our budgeting for our eat out expenses. So keep a track of how much you're spending on food. And it doesn't really matter how you're getting your food. How much do you spend on food? If you want to eat takeout every day and you can afford it, just make sure you know how much you're spending on food a month, so that you don't look at your bank account and be like, baby, who ate that?
Who had been saying that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
Number 4, create some type of cushion fund before you move, because it gets really expensive very quickly. It gets expensive. There's no way for you to fully budget for all of the miscellaneous stuff that you will just need in a house. You run out of trash bags, you run out of soap, you run out of this, you run out of that. And now when you're going to the store and you're revamping, that's $30 that you didn't budget for. So just create some type of cushion fund, because that'll be helpful. You know, and life can come at you unexpected. You move out and next week your car breaks down. Now what? You got a lease, and now you got car issues. So a cushion fund will just kind of give you that peace of mind, because you can't plan for the future, but you can plan ahead and hope for the best, and have money set aside for a worst case scenario. Renter's insurance. If your property does not require it, I recommend it. It's cheap. Ours was like $12 for 12 months. So, I mean, that kind of goes without saying. Very, very cheap investment for the protection and the guaranteed protection of all of your stuff. Like let's just imagine that your upstairs neighbor or your next door neighbor, whoever, they burn down their house and all of the neighbors' houses catch on fire too. You know, are you prepared to replace everything that you just got? No. So renter's insurance, very cheap, very affordable, very good to have in case the worst case scenario happens. Number 6, make sure you tour your apartment building and not an empty model. You want to know where you are going to be staying, not the building that they want you to see. Like the building that we toured for here, it was an upstairs unit, and it was a lot bigger than what I don't know. It was upstairs though, so the layout was very different from what we have now. It's backwards per se. So you need to make sure that you know and you're familiar with the apartment that you are going to be in. And also going on that, they're going to give you some type of sheet that you need to walk around and check off if anything is damaged, so that when you move out, you're not charged for something that you didn't do. Take that serious, because they're going to take it serious when they do their walkthrough, because they want your deposit, they want your money, and they're banking on you to be in a rush and not take it serious. Take it seriously and actually do it, and take your time and pinpoint even the smallest things in detail, so that when they come back looking in detail, it doesn't fall back on you. And number 7, now this is if you get to choose your unit. We were able to pick the exact apartment numbers available for lease. And if I could have a do-over, I probably would have picked a different area, just knowing what I know now. The area that we are in our apartment is kind of high traffic in terms of there are a lot of kids over here. And for Jordan, who sleeps during the day, they're kind of loud. So you want to pick low traffic areas, somewhere that's not by the dumpster, somewhere that's not by the front entrance, somewhere that's not by any entrance or exit, kind of somewhere ducked off. If I could do it over, I would pick a totally different area, but you know, it's not that bad, and the kids aren't out there for that long, so I guess. But yeah, that is all that I have for you guys. If you are a seasoned renter, homeowner, anything, a seasoned adult, seasoned in adulting, leave comments down below. I would love to hear what y'all have to offer in terms of what you need to know before you move out into the real world on your own. And if you have any tips on building a home, buying a home, anything like that, leave that down below as well, because that'll be our next step. When? I don't know, but soon, hopefully, if it be God's will. Alrighty, y'all. Y'all see what I mean? Pick your apartment wisely. Alrighty, y'all. That's all I have for you tonight. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel if you want to have more chit chats with me. Alrighty, I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.